Hey, you folks. I'm Alan. Today is Monday, June 1, 2026, 4:44 in the PM, Davao, Philippines. So, I got to have a really cool exchange in the comments with a viewer who was almost a subscriber and then wasn't. He took a look at some of my earlier videos and he quickly realized that his politics and my own did not align, and that turned him off, and man, that's okay. But it got me thinking that folks are going to wander into this channel and they have no idea what they're getting into. So, a belated introduction, is probably in order for those of you who are new here. All like, 16 and a half of you. My name is Alan Johnson. I am a strange man and I live in a strange world. Um, I'm originally from a dusty little mining town in Arizona. I did roughly 3 decades in Northern California, made my way up to Oregon, did that for more than a few years, and it is gorgeous up there in the Portland area. And these days, I am currently in Davao, Mindanao in the Philippines, up in northern Davao, around the Mintal area. I live here with my wife, Andy. I reside, however, in Tigard, Oregon, with my sister and her husband, in a big, beautiful house. Um, what this channel is and what it isn't. I put this together originally as a proof of life for my sister and her husband, who I've been friends with, and I just love them to pieces for years and years and years and years and years. Just a way of saying, hey, I'm here and I'm alive. And here's what things look like. And I realized, man, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I'm going to be looking back at this channel and thinking, what was going on? And as cringy as it is, I can watch some of these videos and look back at them and think, those were some crazy times, but that's all right. I'm kind of a crazy person. And then it occurred to me, other folks might find this content interesting too. So, things I will tend to talk about here. Sometimes I'll talk about personal stuff. You won't like it, and that's okay. Sometimes I'll talk about political stuff, and you won't like it, and that's okay too. Sometimes I'll talk about technical stuff. You may not get that, that's all right. And a lot of times I'm going to talk about Philippine stuff because that's just where I'm living right now. And it's cool, man. It's crazy, but it's cool. So, as a response to just talking to that viewer, like I went back through my videos because there really aren't that many of them. And while I'm sure that tags and setting the drop down for news and politics or people or science and technology, I'm sure that helps to some degree. I think what folks will see first is the title. So I've prefaced all of them. For my stuff in the Philippines, like it's pretty clear. It's just proof of life here in Davao. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. If you're looking for tech-related content like that's labeled. You'll see it. You see something like personal or politics, and man, you're just not in that headspace for that. And trust me, I get it. You can skip those, man. It's okay. The internet's a big goddamn place. You're going to find something on it you like. As for what I do, I'm complicated. I'm a mixed bag of nuts. I mostly work in software development. I'm what they call a software development engineer in test, or an automation engineer. It's a fancy way of saying that people pay me to break their things so they can make them better, or so that I can make them better. And I write code to help me do that. I've been playing tabletop role-playing games. Like, I'm a huge nerd. I've been playing tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons since I was a boy. And it's something I love doing. I read fiction. I write fiction. I do judo. Um, like I said, I am one big mixed bag of trail mix, folks. So I have a little bit of everything to talk about, and I'm willing to. Um, what I believe. And here's where I suspect things will get a little sticky for some folks. I am what you might call a progressive independent. I was mostly a Democrat for many, many, many years, and they've done nothing but disappoint me. That's just the truth. I've got a lot of things to say about Republican politicians, and none of them are good. Almost. I'd say 99% of it's not good. Very, very disappointing. The U.S. government has been very, very disappointing. I'm a Gen Xer, so my sneering distrust of authority has only over the years proven me right. And I think most Gen Xers are going to get that. I don't believe in fairy tales, folks. I just don't. I have, however, been extremely fortunate enough to get to enjoy them and live side by side with them and get to tell some of my own, and that's pretty cool. It brings me joy telling stories. Some of them even have some truth in them. Anywho, that's me. I don't want to drag this video out too long. If you have questions, drop a comment, let me know. You have statements, drop a comment, let me know. I try to be good about getting back to folks. There aren't many of you commenting, so it isn't that hard. As always, take care, be good to yourselves, and stay safe out there, folks. It's a crazy goddamn world. Till next time.